Okay folks, so what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've filled up some of my seedling trays. The ones that I'm using at the moment that I'm finding are the most successful, and I've done a few trial and errors. So these are small trays, they have individual drainage holes in them. They then come with a solid green base as well. And the solid green base doesn't have any drainage holes in it, just so you're aware. But these ones do, so they go inside. And then most important feature that I find with these particular trays, I used to use much larger ones. But with the larger ones, when it gets wet, after a day or two of sodden rain, the plants become very unhappy. So these come with lids as well, and with their lids they also have got these little compartments on top which you can seal to stop rainfall or irrigation getting into them. You can also open them during the heat of the day to allow the humidity out on particular hot days. So heavy rainfall falling at the moment, going along prior to the rainfall, all of the lids were closed to protect them, and that way the seedlings inside will not be getting drowned at this point up in the main greenhouses, because with this much rainfall falling, there's no chance we're getting anywhere near our greenhouses. So I've gone ahead and I've topped up some of my trays, and I have them ready with the mix. The mix is putting very lightly, it's not heavily putting, just lightly coating, filling their trays up individually. There are 12 cells in each of these trays, and a lot of seedlings, specifically I find elcants, they do like to stay together. They like to be in a community pot until they're several years of age. You don't need to do them individually. You'll get a lot more loss if you do plant them individually too early on. Near Regelia, however, once they reach a size like these ones, these are 2-year-old. These ones were planted back in October of 2020, and so these Neoregelias are ready to go into individual trays. Now, in order to do them, it's a very simple method of just simply either using the dibble, sorry, my dog's on the table there playing around. You can use the tools that come with your mix. You can use a plant tag, you can use a dibble stick. Oh, here's all the tools. So you can use a series of tools, little shovels, little dibble sticks. This is a dibble stick, these little holes. This is where we plant our seeds. We pop them in. It's also where we do our transplanting so that we're not disturbing our roots. And it also comes with little shovels. This all comes with the pack. If you do purchase the packs, I don't promote individual products. I'm only suggesting the ones that I find have been most useful for me. So what I will do now is I'm just going to do what I like to do, and I use a plant tag, or I use one of my favourite tools, which is a nail cuticle pusher, and I like to use that when it comes to taking my seedlings out. So as not to disturb their roots too much. So, but for today, what I'm going to use is I will use a plant tag, because they are one of my favourite things. And I'm going to start with the Neoregelias, very simply. So it is a matter of lifting, nothing else. These are in quite dry mix.